With a background of rise in fire incidents in the entire country because of lack of fire safety measures, the Directorate of Fire and Emergency Services of the Government of Goa held a seminar on technical advances and material technology in fire safety construction on Friday at McKinney's Palace in Panjim.
Nearly 500 delegates attended the one-day seminar from various fields such as builders, architects, industrialists, hoteliers, etc. The seminar was organized in association with the National Association of Fire Officers, Lubrizol Advanced Materials of India Private Limited, Mumbai, Linear Technology Mumbai, Astral Polytechnic Limited Ahmedabad and Profile Autogeo Limited Mumbai. In his address, a chartered engineer, T.A.K. Matthew, emphasizing on the need to update NBC standards and modern international trend in lift evacuation in a technical session, said that a building should have a separate lift for fire emergency so that the people could rely on that lift.
The Indian context, what has been happening in many of the buildings that we have been associated with is, we have consultants, I'm talking about the fire consultants, who have been insisting on pressurizing the hoistway while not pressurizing the lobby or even protecting the lobby. We have had numerous discussions on this particular subject, and the argument that they have is we need to prevent the fire from spreading through the hoistway. There's no dispute about it. But if we need to be having the lifts available properly as fire lifts, with a significantly higher probability that it will be reliable, the only way we can do it is by protecting the hoistway.
Mr. Matthews said his company had refused to take over 4 dozen lifts because they did not meet the revised safety requirements.
There are many lifts that are being put into operation today that once it reaches the floor, the door will open automatically. Which brings me to the Thane incident. If suppose it had operated as a fire lift, which was not what had happened, they had used it as a fire lift, and if they had gone to the particular floor, the door would have opened automatically anyway because it was working as per the old norm. That lift, of course, was 2002, so the lift company could be excused from not, meeting the requirements of NBC 2005. But even as of today, there are lifts that are being installed, commissioned, handed over, being approved by the statutory authorities, being approved as a fire lift according to the old norms. We have about 4 dozen lifts which we have refused to take over under inspection. I mean, the licenses have been issued, the buildings have got the CFO clearance. We have refused to take them over on the ground that it doesn't meet the NBC 2005 requirements.
Goa has 362 high-rise buildings as per the survey done by the Fire and Emergency Services of the Government of Goa. In his inaugural speech, the Acting Chief Secretary Narendra Kumar said that builders had to ensure the safety of a building, not only in the design at the time of construction, but ensuring that the building was properly monitored to keep it functional.
Many times what happens, we provide in our designs for all these aspects, but just to cut costs, particularly in case of these private builders, because they are basically motivated by profit motive. They may not actually go for those costly technological inputs. Now it becomes the duty of our architects who are going to certify the structural safety and fire safety to ensure that the builders do not cut costs on these counts at least.